The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats.
And now, please
it's baseball
welcome
on the show, and it's coming up
Hartford
next.
Yard Goats.
Chris McMahon will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan? Now to the plate, here is Rickey Ridgway. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Ridgway.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
The 0-2 home. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. In the air, out to right. Zinnigy is there, 2 down. At the plate now is Rickey Ridgway. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 1-0. Here it is. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Herrera stands at second with 2 gone. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Zinnigy is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. So stepping in is Rickey Ridgway. Flew out last time up.
Rickey Ridgway.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Fisher Cats lead it 3-1. Next, it'll be Rickey Ridgway. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Ridgway.
Don't be afraid. Let it fly one time. Hey, here we go. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes.
Now at the plate, here is Rickey Ridgway. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Now a bunt attempt here. Romo is there, and he has it for the out.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Final line score for
Success
our ball game.
is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Noah Davis, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up, and that's the first out. Next, it'll be number 2. He'll take his first hacks here.
The second baseman, number 2.
Now the pitch. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, number 4. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 302 is the average coming in. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down.
He's going.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. The throw down. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So now here is Sean Boucher looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with the purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate now, Cameron Cannon. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two men are on with 2 men out. Strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A pause and the 0-2 and strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the switch-hitting catcher, Drew Romo. And now the first pitch.
1-0.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and 2 now. Now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Here we go, guys.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. And now number 0 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's a little chopper to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Daniel Montano. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. His first home run of the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Man, these dudes nowadays, they can hit them anywhere. That's some Oppo power right there. Oppo Taco.
Batting 9.
Standing in now, Tyler Austin. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We played 2 full. The Yard Goats lead it 1-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Carlos Sepulveda. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Carlos Sepulveda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple this season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
At the plate, number 4. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is out. Trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
The right fielder.
So now to the plate, Sean Bouchard. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, we got one.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Here we go, guys.
Bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. In now, Cameron Cannon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking.
Knock it down, infield. Knock it down.
And he falls behind 0-2. Bouchard, base runner at first with 1 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Drew Romo batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's...
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. The Yard Goats are out on top, 3-0. Digging in will be number 0. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Daniel Montano. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
The left fielder, number 29.
Stepping in now, Tyler Austin. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 1-2 delivery. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Carlos Sepulveda. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Bounce to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yard Goats lead it 4-0. Now to the plate, number 2. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Now here it comes. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope, it'll stay up long enough to be run down out there. A good break on that ball, and he's retired. Thrown out at second, trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they saw right there. Maybe the first base coach was giving him the green light to go ahead and go to second base, but obviously it didn't work out in that situation. It did take a good throw to get him, though.
1 out, 1 out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 74 has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. Next to hit is Sean Bouchard.
The right fielder, number 12, Sean Bouchard.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Yard Goats are out on top 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Cameron Cannon.
Cameron Cannon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Young is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone. Into the box, Drew Romo. He went down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, number 0, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
They give him the best stuff right here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Wes Benjamin will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Keith Holder claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Fisher Cats, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Elcris Olivares, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. Rickey Ridgway is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Quintana, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
Next, here is number 74, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 74.
Oh, baby, keep driving.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rickey Ridgway. He doubled his last time up.
Rickey Ridgway.
First pitch on its way.
Find something you like up there.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Austin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. So next to hit is Rickey Ridgway. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
The 1-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Bouchard is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Striding forward now is the DH. Rickey Ridgway flew out last time up.
Ridgway.
Here's the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Quintana leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Romo gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Fisher Cats lead it 6-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rickey. Ridgway struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Ridgway.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Martinez is on his way home. He comes across to score as they push their lead to 8 now. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
The 2-1 home. Hit well on the ground to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score. Ready now is Chavez Young. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, let's get up there, huh? Each right here, one time.
Throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ridgway leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a hot shot toward third. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven.
So now into the box is Rickey Ridgway. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Lifted down the line in left. And foul. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 16-2.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Time of the ball game.
A comfortable
4
victory.
hours and
16. Mounted.
Because it's so rare, does it feel sometimes like if you have one bad outing, the whole experiment might get scrapped?
You know that your leash is short and all eyes are on you, and they're going to try to fit you in your box, right? They're going to try to make you a pitcher, or they're going to try to, find your defensive position out there, and you have to fight and you have to battle. And it's something that I had to battle my entire life, but it comes down to the fact that you have to be so good that they can't not put you in the lineup, that they can't not put you out there on defense or on the mound.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Bowie Bay Sox.
Garrett Stallings, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Next up, Rickey Ridgway.
Batting third, the first baseman, Rickey Ridgway.
From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kellen Deglin. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Spanberger takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. So here is number 74. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
74.
Martinez on second. Ridgway on at first with 2 down. Pulled toward right center field.
Go hard, score. You got it.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Now at the plate, Reed Trimble as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Baseman.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Hit down the line at first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Now into the box, Daniel Johnson.
Now
he went down looking in his
fielder,
last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Fielded cleanly, one there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rickey Ridgway.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to bat, Daniel Johnson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 3 runs already home here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in once again is Rickey Ridgway. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Now, that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1. Softly hit down the line, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Next to stand in is Kellen Deglin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kellen
Ridgway gets his lead at first, nobody out. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base.
That was a great throw from a guy that's not necessarily known for his catch and throw ability.
Next up is Rylan Bannon, and they're runners at the corners now.
Rylan Bannon.
Come on, we got to hold him right here.
Hit to short. There's one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Stepping up is Rickey Ridgway. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Rickey Ridgway.
Now the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
All right, let's go right here.
And it's 1-2.
One ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Johnson is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. 11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The Bowie Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Garrett Stallings earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This is the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Bowie Bay Sox. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Levi Kelly, a West Virginian, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
Next to hit, Kellen Deglin. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Deglin.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in is number 74. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ridgway over at second. Deglin at first, 2 out in the inning. Fly ball out. The inning will continue. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Now at the plate is Rickey Ridgway, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
Now the first pitch on a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone, and you might have just bailed him out.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes one swing.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
Hey, let her rip one time.
The set and the 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. So now to the plate, Rickey Ridgway. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Rickey.
First pitch of the AB now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Here's the 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So next to bat will be number 14. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking something.
So the next to bat will be Hudson Haskett. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-2. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by. And stepping in, Adam Hall. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but it's off his glove. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total.
Now it'll be Rickey Ridgway. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Go now, come on now, one time.
Fastball well outside.
Pitch up there, let's go, kid.
3-2 now. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And now here is Reed Trimble as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. And now in the box, Rickey Ridgway. He's 1 for 4 so far.
Rickey Ridgway.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
First pitch of the AB now. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And no advance. It's ball 1.
Come on. Let it rip right here.
The 1-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0. Kellen Deglin would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bernard is off at first with 2 away. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. The bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Okay, this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
14-2, the final score in this one. The Bay Sox took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. The show's continuing coverage of AA Northeast League Baseball is on the air. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it... Next will be the designated hitter, Rickey Ridgway. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So a fairly painless top of the first. Stepping in next, Rickey Ridgway struck out in his last trip to the plate. And now the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Seat up, drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
That evens it up, 1-1.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
From the stretch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Throw over to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
The next 1-2 pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch. Hey, 90 feet
The
anyway.
2-2.
Here we go. Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate.
Hey, get you a good one up there.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, one man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rickey Ridgway.
Rickey Ridgway.
Now here's the first offering. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Now to the plate, here is Lorenzo Quintana. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Ridgway leads off first with one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Have a rip like you can. Here we go.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And yet another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's a strike to throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running tonight, but I think they're going to need to adapt.
So stepping in is Rickey Ridgway, singled in his last at-bat.
Ridgway.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Now the 1-1 pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Good job of making him chase a pitch. All set to start the 9th in this one. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Rickey Ridgway. First pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit. The 1-1 home. Oh, and look at this. High
in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning. Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board. One to watch.
Jim, the novelty of this rare player who can hit, defend, and pitch, it's got to be bringing him a lot of attention. And, you know, certainly the minors have that reputation of sometimes having a friendly, wacky sideshow feel. I have to think this is bringing a lot of tickets and fans into the ballpark.
Definitely. I mean, look, you know, pretty much any day you go to the ballpark, you're going to see this guy. Might be on the mound, might be in the lineup, depending on you know when you have tickets. But this guy is always going to be doing something. I mean, I think it goes back to guys like Babe Ruth, who were probably the most memorable baseball player of all time, and he was a two-way guy.
Yeah.
And that notion of a guy who can hit home runs and play defense and win games on the mound, everybody loves to see that.
A player is called to question by his manager on his recent base running performance. The player's been caught stealing an inordinate amount of times recently. Essentially, a red light is being issued here. Red means stop. Also, do not go.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your New Hampshire Fisher Cats.
Rickey Ridgway, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Now the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:06.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And there's one gone to start the ninth. Next, it'll be Adam Hall. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Yusniel Diaz is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2-0 now. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Powell gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Luis Medina trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Changeup called strike 1.
Here we go.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, nobody went.
Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Standing in now, Chad Spanberger. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. At the plate now is Rylan Bannon. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. First pitch of the AB now. Number 28 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez has a... Here is Hernandez.
The shortstop, number 13.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. Slow bouncer to the right side. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Zach Watson. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And now Adam Hall grounded out in his last at bat.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
1 out, bases empty, and in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz.
Yusniel Diaz.
A ball and no strikes.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Up to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Luis Medina. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Hudson Haskin, and they could use a spark from him here. Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rylan Bannon. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no... Digging in will be number 28. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Here comes the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Zach Watson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. Watson ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Trying for it all. That's a wild play to end the inning. Here's another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Adam Hall is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The next 0-2. Fouled off.
Place at 1 now, easy out.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. 1 out, nobody on. In the air, out to straightaway left.
I got it. Long.
Bernard is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now here is Luis Medina. Here it comes.
Luis Medina.
Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the...
Leading off for Bowie, the designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Hey, here we go now.
To the plate now, Chad Spanberger. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Next to dig in, Ryland Bannon. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Plays it first.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Into the box, number 28. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Number 28.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1. Hey, no one down here.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
3-3. Eat it. No runner, no runner.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Zach Watson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field, and this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the...
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Fisher Cats hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Rickey Ridgway earns win number 4 on the season. Jacob Barnes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the... Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Bowie Bay Sox and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Eric Pardinho, the Brazilian-born pitcher, is on the mound to start here. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
And he'll make it up safely to third. Digging in next, Rickey Ridgway. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First delivery to him. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 74, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Up next, Rickey Ridgway. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Ridgway.
First offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2. Next to hit is Rickey Ridgway. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Bay Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Number 29 takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Time for minor league baseball here on. Now to the plate, Rickey Ridgway, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Ridgway.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Fellas, you look at these guys with a first inning lead, by the way, as they take the field this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Yusniel Diaz. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. To first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rickey Ridgway.
Rickey.
Now here it comes.
Ridgway.
And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
To third. Scooped up.
Dig, dig, dig.
And there's one away. Ready now is Rickey Ridgway. He bounced out last time up.
Rickey Ridgway.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Taken, but called a strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2. Next, here is Yusniel Diaz. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hard hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next up, Rickey Ridgway. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Ridgway.
He's set and the pitch. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So here is Reed Trimble, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error.
Trimble.
Hit back up the middle. He's got it. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Rickey Ridgway struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. The Fisher Cats find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
In there, 1-1. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. Fielded cleanly. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kellen Deglin. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. The 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The throw home, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So now into the box is Chavez Young, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now to bat, Boog Powell. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base. Striding in is Connor Myers. The potential tying run for him at third base.
Right guy, right place. Need you here. Hey, we need you right here. Let's go. Get
Come set. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. 1 run is scored. And the winning run is across to score.
Hey, heading into the ninth, I'm sure that the odds of them coming back to win this one had to be about slim to none. But they didn't try to get all 4 runs back with 1 swing or 1 at bat. They just got to work, and the next thing you know, they score 4 to win the darn thing. All I can say is, wow.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Fisher Cats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Haberer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of the crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.
For our ball game. For the victorious Fisher Cats, 9 runs on 13 hits, 2 errors, they left 10 men on base. For the Bay Sox, 8 runs on 14 hits, 2 errors, they left 19 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
We're shining a spotlight on this young hitter, and it seems like for the first time, he's running into some struggles at the plate. Got Carlos Pena with me on the show today. And Carlos, what's it like that first time you struggle in the pros? Is it a bit of a reality check for you?
Yeah, no doubt about it, Ben. I mean, look, you've been one of the best players in your high school, college career. Then you get drafted. Now you're in the professional ranks. And then you hit that spot where, hey, man, there's some fierce competition out there. And all of a sudden you don't feel so good at the plate. What are you going to do about it? And it's so easy to let it just spiral out of control. You have to get a hold of yourself, take a couple of deep breaths, and slow things down and keep it simple, because this is when it gets real. You will hit these spots, but the ability to manage them, it's key. So you have to go up there, calm yourself down. For me, it was take a few pitches, even spend a game where I would just take one strike every single at bat, and that would slow me down. And I wouldn't think of it as a waste of a pitch. It was actually an investment so that I would start getting my bearings again and getting my footing. And then as you start feeling better at the plate, then you can be a little bit more aggressive. And so now instead of the slump lasting, 2 weeks, you just keep it to a few days. That was very important for me through the minor leagues. And I took that all the way up into the big leagues.